What is going on, guys? Blink here, back with a new guide. So in this guide, we'll be explaining strategies to stop a 1v2 push so you can get that win. Also, the V-Bucks giveaway is still going on, so make sure to visit the link in the description to enter. And lastly, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications as opposed to Amazon gift card code in the comments every time I upload. By turning on notifications, you'll have a way better chance of getting here first and redeeming that code. Anyways, guys, let's get to this guide. So in this first example, I'll show you guys a few ways of playing inside your fort when the other player has the high ground, and what to do when you get pushed by two players. It was too late to notice this player pushing above me, so what a good method of fighting is to see if you can get lower to try destroying your opponent's structure. If I shot one layer lower, I might have had him eliminated, but unfortunately didn't, so the fight goes on. So I went back up to the top to switch my angle, as you don't want to hold the same angle the whole time. Tried getting a snipe off and was close to getting that elimination again. Now, the second player pushed up right above me, so a great way of staying safe is to trap up at the top and get a little lower. Now, all you have to do is wait it out, because if both opponents are close enough to you, then they aren't just going to sit there and wait for you, they're going to end up fighting it out. And if any opponent tries jumping down on you, he'll most likely fall into your traps. So all you have to do is wait until one of them get eliminated. Now, I wanted both eliminations, so I went a little earlier. I waited until they're both in front of me to catch one of them in the back. So I pushed the first player and he had absolutely no clue, got the elimination, and instantly put the pressure on the second player. This is exactly that pinching play I talked about when two players are fighting. When you spot two players fighting, they're most likely lit, so go for the push. Wait until they fought it out a little and went for the push for an easier time getting the elimination. Now, the second player instantly boxed himself in to get some heals. So what I did was destroy his wall to get an opening on him. Made sure to move over to my left so he doesn't try shooting into the debris of the wall, because as you guys can see, he did try taking a shot. Move over after destroying the wall to avoid taking damage. Now, I could have replaced his wall instead and went for the edit peak. Doesn't matter if you replace it or just break it. Just make sure you're moving over when you're only breaking it. So that's another great way of avoiding a double pinch. Now, here's a similar way of using this method of avoiding a push in duos. Me and my teammate once again got double ramp rushed and noticed it way too late to prevent it. You want to try putting on the pressure or collapsing your opponent's materials before they get too close to you. Now, they got right above us, so it would have been too hard to put on the pressure. We went all the way down because resetting is our best bet. Now, I tried destroying their structure just in case they had no way of saving themselves. Always good to check. No luck, so we changed our positioning. That way we have another chance of noticing the push. So if players are directly above you, place a ramp down and place walls above your head, as you don't want to be looking back the whole time you're running, because you're in risk of getting shot from someone else. The floor above your head is just a great way of pushing closer to someone or avoiding someone while not getting shot in the back. So in this next situation, this player boxed himself in. I took a few shots to see if I can get some past his walls, and no luck. He ended up placing a staircase down inside his fort. Whenever you notice someone placing a staircase down inside their fort, then instantly place one over top of their fort, because what he's trying to do is get above you. By you placing that staircase down, you block your opponent's way of building up to aggress onto you, or to get above you and have time to heal. Now, I got right on top of his fort and made the edit when I noticed him opening his roof. He never expected me editing the top to drop in on him. He still had his building materials out and pulled his shotgun out when it was too late. The more methods of building you learn, the better you'll be able to notice what your opponent is trying to do and be able to counter the situation much better. Had I not known what he was going to do, he could have potentially eliminated me or just gotten away easier. So notice that staircase inside his 1x1, then place one over top of him to prevent him from leaving. So, since this guide has been mostly geared towards forts and boxes, I'll show you guys another way of preventing someone's buildup. Now, this is similar to that stair edit method, except I used floors because I was a few stories above my opponent. Blocked him from building any higher, and what he did was box himself in because he thought he was safe. Wait for your opponent to not pay attention and make the edit into his fort for the surprise shots. Once again, he had no clue until it was too late. Now, as I was inside his 1x1, I also got pushed. So what you want to do, especially if you have a big material mess, is edit one of the side walls and maneuver your way a little farther from your opponent. That way you can build above before he's able to do anything about it. I was able to build above him and utilize the elevator method and put some damage onto him. He boxed himself in, so I got above him and edited my stair. That way I'm able to shoot down. Accidentally fell through and still caught him healing. Now, usually don't try falling through. Shoot his materials to see if you can put some shots into him or try getting an angle onto him. Well guys, that's it for this guide. Hopefully I've helped some people out, and a like and a sub would be greatly appreciated as it does help me out a lot. Anyways guys, thanks for watching and I hope you have a great rest of your day or night, and I'll see you on the next one.